What's up guys, JD43 here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Make sure you guys definitely like the video and subscribe for more content. Also, I do have a Facebook and Instagram. Check those out. Links are in the channel description. Now, today's a pretty interesting day and topic because the new Rainbow Six DLC Brazilian has been announced, and it's 100% confirmed because these are found in the Ubisoft forums, so it's really interesting and really awesome. So let's start out with the defensive operator, Caveira. I don't know how you would pronounce that, but basically her ability is Silent Step, and keep in mind she is defensive as well. And her ability is called Silent Step, which is, I guess, supposed to be like Dead Silence perk from Call of Duty. If you guys don't know what that is, that's basically where your footsteps are silent, so enemies can't detect your footsteps through there, which can actually be pretty overpowered considering in Rainbow Six Siege, that's at least half of detecting your enemies, the footsteps and noises that they make. So if she is, I guess, undetectable through that, that would actually be pretty overpowered, actually, because a lot of people definitely rely on headsets and things like that to hear their enemies and their locations. And also, it looks like she can interrogate enemies. It kind of mentioned a little bit in the forums that there's some sort of interrogation method that she performs, which is kind of weird, and it will definitely change the gameplay and how it flows pretty drastically, actually. It's just going to be really interesting to see how it plays out, because we haven't really seen anything like this in the game. So that's pretty interesting as well. Now, as for her weapons, one of which is the M12, which I was actually correct on the speculation video for the Brazilian operators, which I guess I could pat myself on the back on for that one. But yeah, the M12, which is sort of like almost like a mini PDW sort of SMG. And also her second primary weapon is the SPAS 15, which is kind of like a variant from the SPAS 12 that is actually in this game. Valkyrie has that as her, I guess, second primary. And instead of individually loading every shell into the gun, it's a clip-loaded shotgun, so that won't really provide any difference, I guess, but it's still pretty notable as well. And as for her secondary, she has a PRB-92, which is basically like an M9 pistol, which I was also correct on. You know, hooray, you know. So that's pretty interesting as well. Overall, the character is pretty weird, and I definitely do hope to see some more gameplay on this, because it definitely seems very, very weird to me how it will actually play out in the game. So that'll be pretty interesting. And for the attacker operator, it's Capitillo, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Basically, he has a tactical crossbow, which is another one of those very unique and, I guess, different type of gadget you can use in this game. You know, we've been seeing a lot more unique ones, especially. So a tactical crossbow is actually kind of cool just to see in this game. And basically, from what I've gathered, there will be sort of different types of arrows for the crossbow. One which is called Firebolt, which is almost like an explosive tip, sort of like in Battlefield, if you know what that is. The bow in that game has an explosive tip, which has a little bit of impact. It has impact damage, of course, but it does have a tiny bit of splash damage, which is pretty cool. I guess you could use it for breaching, things like that. And also, it has a smoke grenade feature, which is pretty cool as well. I guess to conceal enemy movements, that would be pretty cool. But a lot of people are probably wondering if they watch my leak operator video, oh, where's the grappling hook operator? In my opinion, I think originally Capitillo, whatever, he was originally supposed to be having a grappling hook with his, grappling hook with his crossbow, as we see in Battlefield Hardline. But I guess it may have been scrapped for obvious reasons, like it wouldn't really fit in the game, or number two, it possibly could be in the game and they just didn't mention it. So keep that in mind for sure. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept as well for an operator in this game, and it can be pretty cool as well. And as for his primary weapon, he has an M249 LMG, which is pretty cool that they're adding more and more LMGs to the game. Not many people use them a whole lot. I believe Fuse and IQ are the only two operators that have LMGs. So adding a third definitely makes the gameplay a little different and makes the game feel a lot different as well. And as for his second primary, he has a Para 308, which is very, very similar to the FAL, F-A-L, if you guys know what that is. It's basically like a carbine type assault rifle thing, whatever, you know, and it's most likely going to be automatic since Buck already has sort of like a FAL type weapon, F-A-L, whatever you want to call it, and his is semi-automatic. This is most likely going to be fully automatic, but we may see a semi-automatic as well. We'll just have to wait and find out. And once again, for his secondary, he also does have an M9. So that's pretty interesting as well. And they did confirm a favela map in this game. They really didn't go into detail with it yet, but it's going to be very, very interesting to see how it plays out for sure. Also, they did mention things like new attachments, which is like an angled foregrip in the game. So I guess it quickens the pace of the game a little bit more, which is actually kind of needed because I did feel like some of the aiming down sights animations took kind of too long, especially with the ACOG and things like that. So it's definitely really cool to see that they are really trying to make this game really good. And yeah. So the actual release date for this DLC is August 2nd, so definitely stay tuned for that. That's coming out very, very soon. So I'm excited to see the new DLC and how it plays out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment what you think about the new Brazilian DLC. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. Like the video, subscribe for more content, of course, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great weekend. Also, it is 50% renowned bonus weekend, so check that out. Take full advantage. Have a great weekend, guys.